I don't even know what's currently. This is the wrong controller. Currently in my PS5, 4, 5, 5, 5. I was actually like this close. Where's my count? I was like this close playing Modern Warfare today. I still have to see how well that runs on my computer. What is today? Today is the 18th. Sure. Do it in a bit. Soon, TM. Okay. Alright, let's find Otto.
He was in the mess, as always.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning. Almost done.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Can you guys hear the game? Should I turn it up a bit? Hey, I didn't have to press it twice!
Look, it's Sid.
Staying on this time?
How do I pull up the map anymore? I don't fucking know. Zoom out. Okay, mess hall is here. Infirmary, got the bunks, the map room, the haven, a backyard. Let's go talk to people before we go talk to what's his face. Before I redo the thing the game wants me to do.
Hear the young dance, autumn winds atop the rod.
Got a question.
Have we any?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Currently have the best gear I can have at the moment, I think. I don't know how much kill I have. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains charge while cast. Accessory will not trigger unless the charge magic is learned. Increases limit break by around 3% when dealing damage. Oh, that sounds way cooler. That sounds actually way cooler. I want money, bro. Oh, we want money. We need to get the money.
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Yes, ma'am.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Hey.
Back, are ya? Not saying fortune, do you? No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid. Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh, no.
I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Is it business or pleasure? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clark. We won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... Going purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. Come again.
Does that one have...
Oh,
don't.
wait.
Well, don't just stand there, go. Is that all?
What can I get you, Sid? How am I getting on? Ah, about as... And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best... Don't tell her you... As if setting our people... Good news, everyone! The casks have been liberated! Oh, you're not leaving already, are you? Welcome back, Sid. Don't be a stranger, Sid. I can't eat another bite.
Well, I should be getting back.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
What do you need? You, because I haven't. Still. Things here ain't too bad. to work then.
This plank will have to be
Nearly
replaced.
half the crates were lost to bandits.
Alright, where am I going? Who am I talking to? How do I go over there?
Charlie says I can't.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Good day to you, Sid.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Go on. What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
He's just like creepily watching the boy.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain.
I'll let the others know.
Ah, there you are, Clark. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, you guys are just gonna exposition dump?
Dominion over northeastern storm has endured. Recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has
At least 12 had the decency to only do it at the very beginning of the game.
less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your...
Have you guys ever heard the phrase "show don't tell"? They are failing spectacular. And I know Final Fantasy as a whole tends to do pretty poorly with that, but
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson,
at least it's not as bad as Seven's freaking
consider ourselves even.
Even?
exposition dump segment.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelf.
I actually got mad at Sevens, because it was like an hour of just talking.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite people. I do wish I'd... Here for another of my lectures. My beloved homeland. Or at least... I admit... a far more reputable fellowship. One would think.
Anyone want to buy me lunch?
I do wish our lawsmen...
Clive, is everything all right?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to you.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the right places. there are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However, where did they hide it? Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Alright.
My knowledge is yours. I still remember. And thank goodness they did. It has been difficult, certainly. Had you... Look around you. Still, why? If you need a book to help you sleep, might...
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's... It looks good, Clive.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the silly girl, are you? She's a fair one, all right.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Why did it... what? Okay. Oh.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Cooper's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Ay, Dios mío.
So the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far worse than any could imagine.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Ah! Okay. As long as y'all can still hear me, I can see the thing peeking. Quickly!
Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. Won't let Martha leave the rest.
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
That was just pure money. Dramatic door opening.
Alright, today at 5 p.m. It's for 38 minutes and 33 seconds.
What do we know,
Starting
Otto?
now.
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over
I'm
a
sorry.
Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I definitely. Why can't I manually sprint?
Again! I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon, or assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide...
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Game, what is that quest name? Game, who do you think you are? How do I even leave? That's to jump, that's to dodge, that's attack. Attack. Swap. Our dude.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. But trees don't have teeth.
I don't know. Bit. Gameplay is mediocre. Needs something.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any. Even this. Time to head home.
Company.
How you gonna tell me this game has good gameplay? Oh my, oh my. Oh.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the old rest to answer to.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Founder. I'd rather not bump into them again.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
What was all the screaming and shouting, Mummy?
I told you to stay inside.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
How do?
This man don't give a fuck. He's just like, yeah, it's normal day. Shit happens. Yeah, I know.
Fare thee well.
Are any of you hurt?
No, they didn't come this way, thank the Founder.
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Soldiers from the garrison just stormed in unannounced and started smashing up the place.
My boy can't swim, I take it.
You're finished.
Yo, is there a fucking mini-map?
Fucking Imperials.
If they hurt Martha...
Thanks for heeding the call.
If only we got here sooner. Do what we can.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Keep it up.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night.
Who is this wannabe Judge Magister?
On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
tank. Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try. Too slow.
What? Why did it reset?
Too slow.
slow.
Gameplay's still bad.
You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Stop. Once I get back into town, I'm gonna switch back to Porky. Go back to Eureka, boys.
Oi, look sharp! And they called themselves our countrymen.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Founder, I'd rather dump one of them.
It's not fair, Sid. Death shouldn't be the only choice. The only way to be free of all this.
Arthur's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers. Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are...
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? And not just any chocobo. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Oh, go on then.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten you saved Whiteheart and her flock. And don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Hey!
back to 14. Okay.